I am here with a man who needs no introduction anywhere in the civilized world. We are here tonight at Resistance Pro Wrestling in Chicago with the incomparable Mr. Billy Corgan. Mr. Corgan, how are you tonight?
I'm great. I'm really excited. 1 year anniversary, big deal for us.
This is a huge deal. Now, I'm a big wrestling fan, grew up a big fan. I love your appreciation for the true nature of sports entertainment and wrestling. You really have an appreciation for the talent in the ring, don't you?
Absolutely. It's a skill. It's a unique skill. It combines theater and athleticism in a unique way. It came out of the carnivals, and I think anybody can understand that carnivals and the circus kind of creates that atmosphere, that sense that anything can happen, and that's pretty rare in American culture, that we have things that we don't know, that we can't actually predict what's going to happen.
How exactly did you go about starting Resistance Pro Wrestling? What inspired this for you?
Well, as anyone who's ever tried to start an independent wrestling company knows, you throw about $50,000 down a hole and you see what happens. But seriously, it's a labor of love between myself and the Barons and the people we work with. We've formed kind of a family group around the idea. We have a particular vision, and it's a little bit different than most independent wrestling companies. We do appreciate, of course, what the great independent companies in America are doing, but we thought we could build a different kind of national company that wasn't necessarily in direct competition with the top companies, but would find a sort of particular niche, which is kind of old school brought into a new realm, and I think we've been successful at that so far.
One of the things you talked about in other interviews was that none of us like to see older, aging stars get beat up in there, and you've really gone through a lot of effort to make sure your talent are protected. Yeah. Can you speak to that effort?
Yes, I'm a board member with the Sports Legacy Institute, which is behind much of the concussion awareness, particularly in Illinois. Not we, but they have gotten the Chicago Board of Schools to change their policy involving football and concussion awareness. This is a huge deal for particularly youth athletics. And then, of course, to speak to the wrestling thing, for example, we have Jake the Snake Roberts here tonight, incredible veteran. And the thing, our responsibility is to make sure that Jake walks out of here tonight better than he came in. We don't want him in a position where he can get hurt or do anything silly, so we try to work with the talent and find that sort of comfortable middle ground, because at the end of the day, it's about entertainment. You want to see people operating at the top levels, but it's particularly the stars that are a little bit past their prime. I don't think any of the fans want to see them in there doing an ounce more than they have to do.
And I think they love seeing how, the fans love seeing how you and this organization give so much respect to the performers. And to that end, what exactly, if people haven't been to a Resistance Pro event before, if they don't know about this organization, what's your selling point? Why should people tune in and follow this?
I think what we do that's a little bit different is we bring back what I would call an old school kind of storyline arc, which is our stories play out over a long period of time, 6 months, 9 months, a year. We're not looking for quick satisfaction. So it's a little bit more like a soap opera, and it's going to sort of try to draw things out. We've built a fan base that is sort of interested in the long-term success of the product, and I think that's really what it's about. We live in a very quick world. So why would you come to a wrestling company? Hey, if you got a couple kids and they like wrestling, you can come to every show and you can kind of get deeper into the storylines, and there's a living theater aspect to it that you're not going to get anywhere else.
My wife Krista, who is a big fan of yours, never cared for wrestling. Showed her some of the video footage of what you're doing, and she's like, wow, there's actual wrestling going on, and this seems like something I might want to watch. Have you found that Resistance is pulling in fans who may be, I don't know, I guess turned off by what's going on today, and they want to see more of the quality content you're putting forward?
I'm a proponent that what you really want is a little bit like the circus, and not to compare our talent to animals, because they're not, and nor am I the ringleader of those animals. But that being said, I think what you want is you want a mix. You want people of different sizes, different backgrounds, different cultural reasons, different genders, different sexual proclivities. You want everybody in that ring, and you want to kind of see what happens when you put all the fish in the tank. And I think that's what makes this interesting. We're not necessarily trying to make a singular point. We're trying to kind of reflect culture in a very interesting way. For example, we have the Davari brothers here tonight, and every time they've ever been used in the last 10 years, they're always bad guys. Because they're Muslim, right. They're Persian, and so they're always portrayed as bad guys. Why? Because of 9/11. I called them and said, I want you guys to be good guys in our company, because I'm sick of seeing you guys and other people of your persuasion portrayed in a negative light. because you're just as much a part of American society. I grew up with people from that part of the world. To me, that's where you actually, that's where wrestling can turn things on its head. You go against expectation and you create new energy that way. I think that's what is appealing about what we're trying to do.
Well, Mr. Corgan, we're excited for you. We're excited to be here. We're excited, as always, to be here with Billy Corgan. Thank you so much, Mr. Corgan, for your time.
All right.